Hello and welcome! Whether you're an incoming student starting this year or a family member, we're thrilled you're part of our PLU community. This is an exciting time, although there are many pieces of information that new students and their families need to know. We know it might feel a bit overwhelming to figure out all the steps that are needed. We are here to support you and work together as we approach your first semester at PLU. This video will serve as an orientation from the Office of Student Financial Services, featuring some of the topics students and their families need to know. This video is intended to serve as an informational guide to some of the common processes from our office. Here are the list of topics that will briefly be covered in this video. When it comes to financial aid, you can contact us, the Office of Student Financial Services. We provide support throughout the financial aid process, keeping you updated about the status of your financial aid and next steps to be completed. We strive to help you understand how to receive and maintain eligibility for financial aid. Here are some of the areas we can help in. Our office receives the information from your financial aid application, whether it's through the FAFSA for federal aid or the WASFA for Washington State Aid. An application must be submitted each year, beginning October 1st. We put together your financial aid award for the year, which you can view through your banner self-service. Students will receive important financial aid information from our office, so they should check their PLU student email. The specialists in our office have a wealth of financial aid knowledge and can help you take an in-depth look at your account and work with you to determine a plan for financial aid. Students who receive VA benefits to help pay for their schooling or an ROTC scholarship would need to contact our VA specialist. Banner Self-Service is the online system where PLU students can see important information about their student account, including financial aid information. To access Banner, students need to log in with their e-pass. Here are the steps students can follow to view their financial aid for the year. Upon accessing this in Banner Self-Service, students can click on Award Overview to see a breakdown of their financial aid. Financial aid is organized by the status, whether the award has been accepted or not, the amount by semester, and total amount combined from both semesters. This is where students can find their estimated cost of attendance for PLU, such as tuition and fees. The student's housing status will be listed here, as well as the number of credits they are expected to take. Please notify us if a revision is necessary by emailing sfs@plu.edu. The Accept Award Offer tab is where students can accept or decline financial aid that has been offered, such as for a federal loan. Gift aid, like scholarships and grants, are automatically accepted on behalf of the student. Upon looking at your financial aid package, it's important to understand each type of aid and where it's coming from. Here's a general overview. Scholarships and grants are considered as gift aid. These do not need to be repaid by the student. This aid can be awarded by PLU, the state of Washington, or through the federal government. Scholarships and grants can be merit-based, based on the student's achievements and academic accomplishments. It can also be need-based, which means it's established from financial need and is calculated by a student's FAFSA or WASFA data. All need-based programs have an asterisk in its name. PLU scholarships require that a student is full-time, which means they are enrolled in at least 12 credits. Through the PLU Persistence Program, students will be provided an amount of funds for the academic year based on the student's financial need. In return, students agree to pay a percentage of their income. Please note, these numbers may be subject to change in the future. If a student is eligible, they would see the PLU Persistence Program offered as part of their financial aid, It would need to manually accept it in banner self-service. After this, our office will reach out with the next steps. When it comes to loans, they will be offered on a student's financial aid package. Students would need to manually accept or decline the loan to confirm their decision and complete additional requirements for the loans to pay. Unlike scholarships and grants, loans must be repaid. Completing the FAFSA determines eligibility for federal loans. The subsidized loan is based on financial need. The interest for this loan is deferred by the government. The unsubsidized loan is not based on financial need, which accumulates interest from the start. Both loans have a fixed interest rate updated annually. The Master Promissory Note and Entrance Counseling are loan requirements that need to be completed through studentaid.gov. They will appear as requirements on a student's Banner self-service account until they're satisfied. If a student declines the loans, these requirements are then removed. If a federal direct loan is initially accepted, but the student would like to decline it later on, or vice versa, the student needs to email us at loanchange@plu.edu to request the change. Work study is a resource that students can consider to help cover their university charges. There's state work study, in which students can find a part-time work study eligible job on or off campus. Students are offered work study by completing the FAFSA, which determines eligibility. Federal work study offers students an opportunity to work primarily on campus. With work study, students are paid their wages directly, so it's not applied to their PLU student account. To learn about each type of aid in more detail, visit the Financial Aid tab on our website. You can find descriptions listed under types of aid to use as a resource. It is important to check if there are existing requirements that must be completed on the student's PLU account. Students can check their Banner self-service. There might be a document that needs to be submitted to our office, and students might have received email communication with reminders. To review outstanding requirements, here are the steps students can follow. It's important for students to complete all requirements. Financial aid may not be dispersed until everything is satisfied. And if a student has been offered a federal loan, requirements specific to the federal direct loans will continue to be listed on the account until the student either accepts or declines these loans. As far as documents that need to be submitted to our office, we recommend that students use the online portal called eTrieve. This offers a secure, convenient way to upload documents directly to us. Student Financial Services is listed under Forms as SFS document submission. Unfortunately, we cannot accept a document submitted via email. In addition to the online portal, a document could be mailed or faxed to our office. Our office door even has a mail slot to drop it off, or you may come in when our office is open for walk-ins. Financial aid is time sensitive. For aid to process and be applied to the account, we recommend students complete their requirements as soon as possible. This is why it's important for students to check their PLU email for important messages from our office. We might need to reach out to you or about any range of matters, so please keep in communication with us. The annual payment agreement should be completed as soon as possible. Students can complete this by logging into their Banner self-service and clicking on the Student Services tab. The financial agreement will be listed here. For students who are under 18, a parent financial agreement would be needed. When it comes to the student's accountant owing balance, this is also time sensitive. The bill is sent out by the PLU business office. If there's a balance that remains on your student account after financial aid has been applied, here are some options to consider. Monthly payments can be set up through Nelnet Campus Commerce, the company our university is partnered with. You must enroll on the website by the target dates. please note there is an enrollment fee to set up the plan. The payment methods are offered as automatic bank payment or credit card, debit card. There will be an additional fee for this. Payments will be processed automatically on the 25th of each month. You can read more about the process for setting up your Nelnet plan by visiting the Student Financial Services homepage, payments, payment options, and monthly payments. You can follow the link here. The Parent Plus loan is a loan that the parents would take out. This loan is offered based on a student's FAFSA application. It is not based on financial need. The loan will be listed as offered on the student's financial aid package. Parents would first need to apply for the loan through studentaid.gov. Upon approval, the parents would complete the master promissory note and entrance counseling specific to the Parent Plus loan. If the parent is denied the loan, an additional federal unsubsidized loan is offered to the student, which must be accepted to receive those funds. There's also the possibility of an alternative loan, in which the student takes the loan and has a co-signer. Students would need to apply online with the lender of choice. When searching for a private loan, you can visit the Fast Choice website, which provides information about different loan options and an overview for borrowing. Students can also consider looking into outside scholarships. These are scholarships awarded by organizations outside of PLU. We encourage students to apply, as the funds are applied directly to the student account to be used toward university charges. Students must apply for these opportunities and meet the criteria of eligibility. Scholarship checks are sent directly to our office for processing. We split the check between both semesters of the academic year, fall and spring. If students have been awarded an outside scholarship, please let us know by emailing us at outsideScholarship@plu.edu. We will list the scholarship as an estimate until it arrives at our office and is added to the student account. And please note, with the addition of an outside scholarship, we may have to make an adjustment and reduce another type of aid on the account. This happens if the amount of a student's financial aid exceeds their financial aid, or if the aid exceeds the student's cost of attendance for PLU. In the event this should occur, students will receive notice about the change. We've posted various scholarship opportunities on our website. When it's time to make a payment to PLU, students can log into their Banner self-service account and select the Student Services tab, Student Account, and make a payment. They can enter the amount to be paid and indicate the method of payment. Here's another way. At the bottom of the PLU website is a header that reads Planning and an option that reads Student Payments. Then it comes to a screen that says Make a Student Account Payment. If someone else besides the student is making a payment, they can begin here. To view the payment methods available, please go to the Student Accounts webpage. You can check the Business Office's website to view the office hours for in-person payments. When viewing your financial aid award and Banner self-service, you will see the cost estimates for the year. There are a few required university fees that will be charged as part of the cost of attendance. This includes the Student-Initiated Diversity, Justice, and Sustainability fee, the matriculation fee, the Student-Initiated Activities fee, the technology fee, and the wellness fee. Please note, some classes at PLU have additional fees tied to the class that will also be added to the account. So there might be additional charges. For instance, some students might have a lab fee, a nursing course fee, or a music lesson fee. Now let's talk about a refund request, which a student might be eligible for if they have a credit balance. A credit balance is not the same as an owing balance. You do not owe the university. A credit means there's an overage or an excess of funds on your student account, and the credit can be returned to you. If you have a credit balance, you will notice there is a negative symbol in front of your balance. A credit can be created due to an overpayment or leftover funds after your financial aid has been applied to the account. If you have a credit balance, you can fill out a refund request. To find this, go onto the Student Financial Services website under Quick Links. Be sure you're logged into your PLU ePass to access the refund request. This form is where you can learn more information about the refund process. Please note that the whole amount of your credit balance will be refunded. A partial refund cannot be processed. And if you have a credit balance in the future, then you will need to make another refund request for this. A refund can be issued either through direct deposit, in which you'd need to have set up with the payroll office. If you wish to have the credit returned via direct deposit but don't have it set up, you need to fill out the refund request and also submit the ACH authorization form to payroll. You can find the form in the documents section of the payroll website. The other option is to have your refund mailed as a check. It will be mailed to your permanent address you've indicated in banner, so please make sure this is updated. If your family has faced circumstances that have resulted in a possible change in income or extraordinary out-of-pocket expenses, our office offers the Special Circumstance Request. Essentially, this provides an opportunity for students and their families to report on such situations that may impact their ability to pay for college. The Special Circumstance opportunity is available because the FAFSA calculates information from 2 years prior, which means it took information from 2019 for the 2021 to 22 FAFSA, which have changed since. In addition to completing the form, supporting documentation for your request is required. We will review the documentation submitted to us based on the parameters established by the U.S. Department of Education. If it is determined that the student's EFC, expected family contribution, can be reduced, a student's financial aid offer could be upgraded because of their special circumstances. Please note the special circumstance request is only available for undergraduate students who have completed the FAFSA. The request form is available in the documents section of our Student Financial Services website. For special circumstance documentation, as well as any other documentation for our office, as a reminder, students can upload their documents to the secure online portal, eTrieve, for our office. When it comes to financial aid, this is tied to a student's academic performance. Eligibility for financial aid takes into account the grades and GPA of the student throughout their time at PLU. One of the terms and conditions for remaining eligible for financial aid is that the student makes satisfactory academic progress. Students must continue to earn a cumulative GPA of 2.0 and at least a 67% pace of completion. If a student doesn't meet these areas, this may result in changes made to their financial aid. Students will be notified at their PLU email if they are not meeting satisfactory academic progress. The email will outline the details and next steps needed. Students will first receive a warning for the first term this occurs. If the student doesn't meet satisfactory academic progress for the next term, their financial aid will be suspended. At this point, students will also receive an email explaining this and how to regain financial aid or submit an appeal. Since financial aid information is sensitive in nature, we have to follow regulations established by the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. To release specific information about a student's account to someone other than the student, certain conditions must be met. For student financial services, we can provide a student's parents with information as long as they are listed on their student's FAFSA. If they are not listed here, we would need to verify that the student has submitted a FERPA release, stating that such information can be shared with this individual. So whether it's on the phone, Zoom, in person, or other methods of communication, this is the process we have to follow. If there isn't a FERPA release on file, the student may complete the form by visiting the PLU Office of the Registrar's website, and they can look for the FERPA Consent to Release Records link available under the Documents and Forms section. To learn more about what you might need to know about financial aid at PLU, you can check out the Financial Aid Handbook available on our website. We encourage you to take a look. You'll find descriptions of aid programs, about their terms and conditions, as well as policies and procedures that affect your eligibility and disbursement of your financial aid. We understand financial aid can be complex, and so connecting with you is of utmost importance. There are multiple avenues to contact us. You can email us at sfs@plu.edu. Students should contact us through their PLU email. Our office is now open for walk-ins during select hours of the week. You can view our hours on our website. We continue to offer drop-in Zoom hours as well, if you would like to address your questions here. You can also send us an instant message through live chat. Both the Zoom and live chat links are available on our website homepage. If you'd like to make an appointment with one of our specialists in our office, please email us so we can direct it from here. Please provide us with your specific questions and times you are available. We will reach out to you as soon as possible. We are here to help and are so glad you're here. Thank you for watching this video to become familiar with some of the common processes with student financial services. We are so excited that you are a LUT and hope you have a fantastic year ahead at Pacific Lutheran University.